So if you tell me boldly that you as a man, dating you, being my boyfriend, and you tell me that you are going to cheat because it's your nature, and I'll tell you that, I'll show you that I can also cheat, and it is my nature.
So you will cheat?
Yes, I would. So there's a saying that women cheat, but their men don't find out. Do you know that? Yes.
There are men who are short who can take care of women, but women do not even look at them twice.
Because they are not emotionally attached to them.
What do you mean emotionally? You know that thing that you do on social media and then you get women commenting and then they'll be saying that not all women are the same. We are different. And I can explain to you. There is this guest of mine, and this is going to be an interesting segment because there's this guest of mine who is almost under every comment section. And she's saying a couple of things that she's an exception. And she can prove to me. And she can speak on behalf of all beautiful women. And I'm like, okay, come on the show then. Today, I have a guest. I'm going to introduce her. I mean, she's going to be here. We are going to have a very, very beautiful discussion, as usual. My name is Mr. Paul. Welcome to Silvercast. And I have to invite her. Come on the show. Come. I want to give me, come, sit down.
Thank you.
All right. I wanted to give her a hug, but it looks like she came with a bodyguard, so I don't know which option, what to do. Anyway, welcome to my show.
Thank you, Mr. Paul.
Today I need you to teach me something. Me, I'm open. I'm not like, I'm not like everybody else. I'm an exception. Just as you said under my comment section.
Mr. Paul, can I ask you a question?
Relax. Let me do my show. So, today, I want to learn a couple of things from you. And I'll presume that you're speaking on behalf of a whole bunch of women under my comment section.
Sure.
Guys, this is what I do, right? My team and I, we are going... we are checking every comment from almost every single person. And my podcast is open. I mean, if you feel like you want to teach me something, if you saw a show that I made with somebody and you feel like you have an opinion on that and you want to come on my show, I'm open. All right? The number will be under the description somewhere. You can call the team and we'll arrange. Now, let me have your name, your social media handle. Let the people go find out why you are so much against a couple of things, and then relationship status. Now, this is a relationship podcast, so it's important that we get to find out your relationship status, right? So let me have a name.
My name is Grace Brown.
And then, wait, what do you do for a living? It's important to me. What do you do for a living? Or you do papa?
That's very private.
You are part of the social security people.
Very private.
Very private?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Anyway, relationship status.
I'm single.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Really?
Yeah.
You know you came with
someone.
Are you
doubting?
No, I'm doubting.
Why?
Hold on. Why are most women single?
Most women are single.
Yeah, I mean, see,
are you sure?
I have had quite a number of...
that's the answer we actually give.
Yeah, why do you guys do that?
Maybe you want more options. Can get better men.
Can get better men?
Yeah.
What happened to the ones that you guys have?
They are toxic.
You have toxic guys in your list.
Yeah.
And what are they doing there? You're just giving them sex?
Maybe we are benefiting from them in a way, so...
From, like what? Benefiting what?
Oh, like you said.
Anyway, I mean, the show has started, guys. And, let's get into it. Let's go on with this. What did you want to ask me in the first place?
Nothing. I'm waiting for your question.
You've seen a couple of our shows, right? You've seen them. I'm sure you've seen a couple of them on TikTok and all that, right? Which one do you have a problem with?
I think I have a problem with...
Go on, mention it.
Iris.
What did Iris do to you?
He said Nima girls.
Are you from Nima?
No, I'm not.
So why do you want to make an argument for Nima girls?
Because it was an open conversation. We
for
all
Nima
saw
girls?
the video. We all saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to talk about that.
Oh, tell me about it.
He said Nima girls. And then what did he say?
I mean,
that you can eat them or
with
Indomie or what?
yeah.
AC.
Mhm.
So is that the only thing that he offers for those kind of girls?
I mean, I wish he was on the show. I didn't know you
He's
were going to
not
ask
here.
this question.
Yeah.
And
That's why I said I'm
hold
waiting
on.
for your questions.
I could actually, speak for him, but then I'll arrange another segment where you ask him personally. All
Okay,
right.
sure.
But then there's been situations where, due to vulnerability and what women want, men could use other things to get them. Do you know that? Which
Yeah.
includes, what he mentioned.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
Now, I need you to give me what you had in mind and you wanted to ask me so much, or you wanted to ask the audience. Let me see what is going on.
Okay, why is it that
You're speaking into the mic, though.
why is it that men
Okay,
men would cheat, but they don't want their girlfriends or their partner to cheat back? Why? What's the problem with that? You cheated, you apologized, and she accepted. Why is it that she's also cheating and then you have a problem with that? What's the problem with that?
There's a simple answer that I've seen on social media. People keep saying that, okay, it's normal.
But give me your answer.
My answer?
Yeah.
I think both genders are not the same.
Okay.
I think the problem with our
Obviously.
generation. Hold on. I think the problem with our generation right now, the biggest issue that I think I've seen right now is that both genders keep thinking we are all equal. Okay, and I think it's a fault that also comes from both. Most men will be calling out for 50-50 relationship because they keep thinking that they are equal to their women. But then when you look at it properly, the work that it entails for men to become successful, majority of women cannot go through that. I mean, I have gone through shit. I will be damned. To be honest, I will be damned to even date a woman who have gone through pretty much the same thing that I will go through. So to answer your question, your question is coming from the fact that you think both genders are the same.
No. I just asked.
The moment you ask such question, you should know that if you don't think both genders are the same,
we are not the same.
Cool.
We can never be the same.
Correct. So if you think both genders are not the same, then you should understand that there are certain things that would not work on both genders.
No, this is cheating.
I understand.
It's not about work.
I am not here. Hold on. I am not here to advocate that men should cheat regardless.
Okay.
However, I am also smart enough to know that the properties of cheating vary from both genders. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? So I wouldn't say no to both genders.
You mean men can cheat?
No. Yes.
Why?
Men can cheat.
Is it legal? Is it legal?
Well, it's
somewhere?
legal. I mean, whatever.
It's legal.
My grandfather had 8 girlfriends. Here's the thing.
Of course, so women too can have the same.
It's not the same. But
women do it.
Let me ask you this. If you meet a man and you love so much, and you respect him, and he is your man, would you cheat on him?
I could, because I'm human.
No.
It can happen.
No, would you find other men interesting enough to have sex with them?
I can.
Then you are broken.
But I decide to stay committed.
No decision. See,
I decide to stay committed. Yeah.
No, not you needed to. See, here's the thing. We are speaking from biological standpoint. Most women.
Biological.
No.
Really? Do you have facts?
Yeah, I have facts of it.
Okay.
Most women, the more they fall in love with someone,
okay,
there's a higher possibility that most men become invisible to them.
Are you sure?
Correct. Most men.
How would you know that?
It's a biological thing.
Where? I never learned this.
Are you?
Because I know women who have like 3 boyfriends.
They're all broken, bro. If you're speaking,
they're all broken. If you're speaking
for, I understand. If you're speaking for women from the streets, it's a whole different thing.
Which streets?
If you're speaking for women who have
streets?
Oh, we have women who are hoes though.
Hoes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And have you ever heard of a man who is hoe?
I would say all men are hoes.
Correct.
Yeah.
So then you don't use the word hoe on men because men are designed to be hoes.
Oh, so would you tell your girlfriend that before you propose to her, would you let her know that you are going to cheat eventually?
I'm going to have multiple girls,
yes. You don't do that.
Why can't I?
That's not true.
All right, listen.
Have you ever?
No.
Have you ever?
No, here's the thing. I'm going to speak.
Or you don't want to speak personally?
Oh, no. I could. But I'm going to speak from a general standpoint. So it doesn't look like I have a podcast where I talk about me.
Okay.
Do you understand? But here's the thing. Men by nature are always programmed to have multiple. Okay?
By nature?
Yes, because a man can impregnate 30 girls at the same time.
Okay.
No, do you know that?
Of course, that's true.
Do you think a woman can get pregnant 10 times in a day?
Not 10 times, but I think twice.
In a day?
Yes, a woman can get pregnant for 2 different men.
No, I'm talking.
That's true, right?
Have you seen the duration at which women get pregnant? 9 months of pregnancy. You're telling me that if it takes you 9 months to get pregnant, you are naturally designed to be a hoe. See,
But do you know that women can get pregnant for 2 different men?
I mean, it's a whole deeper scientific something that they keep saying.
Exactly.
I mean, I know about that, but I'm not talking about it. Okay. I'm saying that women are not naturally designed to be hoes. And
that's the problem I have.
Let me just finish.
Okay.
Women know. Most women know. It goes against women's nature to even be a hoe. Women know that when 2 women have a beef and they are disrespecting each other, one of the disrespect that goes to them is when one person calls the other a hoe, because they know it goes against their nature to be called a prostitute or a hoe.
It doesn't go against...
Hold on. They know that for a fact, that when you call one gender a hoe, it affects them. Do you understand what I'm saying? As a man, you are naturally designed to have multiple women. I can love you and still respect you, and I'll make you my main chick, and I'm ready to die for you and everything. But I'm going to have some chick on the side. And I'm not here advocating that men should do that. I'm only telling you that there's a higher possibility that men will do that. So if a woman leaves a man for cheating, it's one of the dumbest decisions a woman will do.
Oh, it's not dumb.
It's not dumb?
You think that women have a problem with them they call them hoes, and they have a problem with that because it goes against their nature.
Correct.
No, it doesn't go against their nature.
It doesn't go against a woman's nature to be a hoe.
It doesn't. It's a society. Society is making women believe
a woman that would you sleep around?
Of course, I can.
No. Would you sleep around?
I would.
You would.
I would if my man is sleeping around.
Really?
Yes, I could. Yes, I would. And I would. If you tell me boldly that you as a man, dating you, being my boyfriend, and you tell me that you are going to cheat because it's your nature, and I'll show you that I can also cheat, and it is my nature.
So you will cheat?
Yes, I would.
Who
I don't think twice.
I understand. Who is getting more ruined if they cheat?
How do you think women will get ruined? Tell me.
Listen. There is a drama. There is a whole stress when you have sex with one party and then you carry it to the other relationship. There's trauma.
What kind of trauma? I've never heard that before.
No, for real. When a woman have sex with one party, one person, there is something that they carry usually from that sex they have, and then it becomes a burden. So majority of the time they can't have a very committed relationship.
There's no trauma.
So women
so
you are saying that the woman can sleep around anytime
just
they
a myth. Yes, women can do it, but we decide to be committed. Do you get it? We can do it. We decide. We decide. I tell you, do you know the number of married women who are cheating? Do you know there's a saying that women cheat, but their men don't find out? Do you know that? Yes. Very good cheaters.
Those men are sims.
They are not sims.
Those men,
no, you're not giving me a solid point.
Hold on. If you're a man and your girlfriend is cheating, and you don't have the tendency to find out that your girlfriend is cheating, you are a sim.
Not know.
Because hold on. There are a lot of things you women, because of the fact that you're not designed to be whole. If a man has his foot on the ground to check whether you are cheating, he will find out.
They don't find out. Do you know why? In the olden days, women would cheat and even bring different kids, like kids that are not for their husband.
Correct.
Yes, but they don't know. Okay. Do you know why? Because there was no DNA test. They couldn't afford it, or they didn't know about it. But now, these days, people are saying, I'm going to get a DNA test. Have you been hearing that?
All right.
Women cheat.
Hold on. Now,
women cheat.
The point you see the point she's bringing up?
Yeah.
This point is one of the reasons why there's a rise of men on social media to warn men against promiscuous women. Because one of the biggest heartbreak for men is when you take care of a child that is not yours.
I know.
Do you understand?
I know.
Like most men will literally kill themselves to raise a child that is not theirs.
Yeah.
That is why there is a rise of men waking up men, because we know this for a fact.
Would you men also?
I'm listening.
Would you men also just stay committed to your partners? Can you?
Hold on. There is a natural design, and then there is a decision.
Not natural.
No, hold on.
Why do you say natural design?
Because
is it that no woman has ever cheated? Do you want to say that? When you are saying natural design for men to cheat, do you mean that there is no woman?
Because it's always a big deal when a woman cheats as compared to when a man cheats.
Because society is making it so.
It's not society.
It's in society.
Listen, now,
like I told you boldly, I can do it.
Now the fact that
you get it.
Hold on, for the fact that you can do it.
Do you know why I'm saying I can do it?
I want to explain something to you. For the fact that you can do it, doesn't mean all women can do it.
Yes, and the fact that one man or a lot of men are cheating doesn't mean every man cheats. Do you know that? Because
it takes a lot for men to cheat.
What do you mean by that?
Come on, it takes a lot for men to cheat.
What do you mean?
You think men have full access to cheat?
Yes.
You think getting you is easy?
It's just a decision.
No, do you think getting you is easy?
I mean, if you want to get anyone, you go through the procedure and get that person.
Do you think getting you is easy?
I don't know about that. I'm not a man.
Getting a woman in general is very, very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yes.
You think so?
Most women are extremely picky. We know that for a fact. They want a man that is rich, that is tall, that smells good, that does this, that does that.
Yeah.
So most men do not meet the criteria. Therefore, cheating in itself is expensive. So
those men do not meet that criteria.
Correct.
You mean? But women are very emotional. So they're saying they want this tall guy, they want the beard gang. You just have to get her emotionally, and that's all.
Bro, there are men who are short who can take care of women, but women do not even look at them twice.
Because they are not emotionally attached to them.
What do you mean emotionally? I'm talking about from the get-go where the guy would be even seen by this woman is my point. Most women do not even talk to most guys. So cheating in itself is expensive. That's my point.
Okay.
Do you understand? As a woman, you have the tendency to cheat. The reason is when you meet somebody that you love so much and you respect so much, majority of men become invisible to you. You can't cheat. No, you don't even feel like cheating. There's a reason why rape in itself is a big deal for women as compared to men. Because do you know most men who sit back and say, Charlie, come and rape me, feel free?
I know a lot.
Yes.
Yeah.
But women, they are naturally programmed like that.
No, they are not naturally. They decide not to. Because society.
They decide not to?
It's society.
You think
a woman can also cheat? Have you heard the story of Balthazar?
Your point is valid. You're saying a woman can cheat. I'm saying that when a woman falls in love with you and then you are
so you mean men don't fall in love?
Men could fall in love and still cheat. I'm saying that when a woman has to cheat, a woman cheat out of a reason. Do you know that?
No.
Oh fuck!
No.
A woman.
I feel it's just a decision.
No, a woman cheats out of a reason. Do you know that?
It's a decision.
When a woman cheats on you, there's a natural reason why she probably cheated. If she's not promiscuous, or if she's not a witch, or she's not
she's not a witch.
If mostly she's not.
Are you now being emotional?
Let me make this point. If she is not a promiscuous woman, she's not a hoe. A woman have to cheat. When a woman cheats, she always have a reason to it. That's my point. When a woman cheats, she always has a reason to it.
How do you know that?
Please let me finish. I'm saying that when a woman cheats, she has a reason to it. Maybe you did something. Maybe you smell weird. Maybe something. All right? My point is, a man can still love you, ready to take a bullet for you, sign every papers, but will still cheat. Because men are naturally to be designed to be polygamous. That's my point.
And where did you get that?
This is a fact, bro.
It's a fact.
Yes. Do your
But
research.
you don't know that it's a fact that women can also cheat. Have you heard the story of Balthazar?
Tell me about it.
You see the number of married women he was,
Banging?
Yeah.
Are you saying that if their husbands did not lack anything?
No, they cheated.
No.
We don't know the reason why they were cheating.
My question is, in the head of those women, don't you think something happened that maybe their husbands lack something?
We can't assume anything.
There's always a reason why women cheat.
We can't assume.
Hold on,
just like how you are saying men are naturally built to
women
cheat.
are not naturally built to be polygamous. That's my point.
And who said that?
I said it. And then
you said that.
I said it and it's a fact.
It's a fact. And I'm also saying it and it's also a fact.
No, it's not a fact.
Why is it not a fact?
No. What you are saying is an opinion, though.
Yours is also an opinion.
Oh, fuck.
You get it? Because a woman will cheat if she wants to.
If she wants
we
to
decide to stay committed. That's it.
Okay.
So why do you have a problem with your woman cheating after you've cheated?
a woman would not. I mean, I understand that you are using your own point or your own self. Your own self.
I'm not using my own self.
No,
That's why I used Balthazar as an example.
Please, let me just finish this.
Okay.
You're using your own self because I know that for a fact that in general, women are not designed to be polygamous. The reason is that women could get pregnant even once in a year. One time. Men could spread their seed wide.
So you think
that is one of the points. The reason. Two, men love varieties. Men are naturally programmed to do that.
That's the word, naturally.
You see, the problem is I'm not expecting you to accept it. I want you to know it.
But you don't want to know mine.
No, what you're saying, you're speaking out of opinion base.
No, it's not opinion.
It's a fact?
Yeah, it's
that
a fact.
Women are designed to be polygamous?
Of course.
To be polygamous?
Yes. What happened to Balthazar? What happened to those women?
Are you talking about the man or the woman?
The woman where he was, banging.
Don't you think
No, don't assume for them. You don't think anything, but they were women cheating.
Balthazar probably.
No,
Hold on. Probably had something that attracted these women. Do you know that?
Attraction.
Had something that attracted these women.
They were also tired and wanted to try something different. Explore. So
women want to explore?
Yeah.
Oh, changing
you
couple of dicks is exploring?
You don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. You didn't know?
Changing a couple of dicks.
What I want you to understand is women want to be committed to their partner.
Correct.
It's not as though they can't go out and try other these. They could, but they've just decided.
Not decided.
And most women are just confined in one box because society would shame them. That's the only reason.
All right. So first of all,
but men don't really get bashed. You get it.
Okay. Now,
so don't you think
you don't change the programming of society? Society is ruled to naturalism. No. Listen, let me just finish this. Okay. When society, I'm saying this point that social contrast cannot dispute reality. What I mean by this is if it's a new reality that the system is trying to say that women can now cheat, it doesn't dispute reality of life. In general, when a woman loves a man so much and the man is all he has and the man checks all her boxes, there's interesting fact that she wouldn't cheat. Again, majority of men would be invisible to her. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm saying that in general. I'm saying that in general, most women, when they meet a man they love and the man check all her boxes, there's a higher chance that most men become invisible to her. She is stuck with that man and that's it. Most women want a higher status man for themselves. Now, when I flip it over, a man can still love you that you are the best for her, for him, right? But still cheat because men are naturally polygamous. That's what I'm saying.
I like the way you used most.
Because
most women.
Most women and most men. Because I can't speak for all of them.
But you don't believe that a woman can also cheat.
Every woman that sleeps around is broken, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for real.
No, you're being emotional now. You're being emotional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you don't think a woman can cheat and still love her partner. You don't think so?
It's impossible.
No. You are being emotional.
It's impossible.
No,
I'm being emotional?
Yes. You are taking it too personally.
It's impossible for a woman to still love you and still cheat.
It is very possible.
How is it possible?
Because everything is possible. That's why I said I like the way you use most.
No. How is it possible that a woman can still cheat and still love his husband?
How is it possible a man can also cheat? It's the same way.
Because men are naturally polygamous.
It's the same way.
Hold on. Because men are naturally polygamous. All of his.
That's your opinion.
No, it's not opinion.
I don't like the way you are saying.
It's not an opinion. It's a fact.
Naturally
because
polygamous.
It's natural, bro.
Of course. Then it's also natural for those women who were banging Balthazar. Is it?
All right.
Is
that your only question? Because I don't think we are ending today. What's the second question?
Do you have any question for me?
Oh, me? Yeah. I mean, we can have a couple of conversations.
Right.
It looks like we're not drawing the curtain for the cheating in itself.
Yeah.
One of the things that I think that...
Yeah, you are just being emotional.
I wish I was. Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
you should just accept it.
I mean,
you just don't want to welcome her back into your arms. That
no. If,
babe, you cheated.
Good. Good. The biggest form of treachery, betrayal that a woman will do to me, because I go in for the women don't come for me.
Okay.
You're going to be under my care as a man.
So
however,
you don't.
Hold on. However, if you want to cheat, good for you. Not under my roof.
But you don't want to compromise.
But when we flip it over, if she got married to me or she came to marry me in my father's house.
No, that's not a solid reason.
No, because
meaning you are not compromising. It's a relationship.
Mm-hmm. So I have to compromise.
So yes, you have to compromise. If she's doing that to you, you don't want it. But then you expect her to receive it because she's a woman.
Let me give you a tiniest example. Let's say I wake up one time or one dawn, somebody breaks into the house and the person wants to come mess up something. And I'm like, today, I don't feel like attacking whoever is coming.
Yeah.
I think you should do it. What do you say about that?
Okay, that's your decision.
No, not decision. Do you think you can do it?
Oh yes, I would.
Do you think most women can do it?
I mean, what choice do you have?
If
your man decided not to do it, would you sit there? Wouldn't you? I mean,
what is this, bro? What
you see the example that you just gave?
No. You see, you're trying to not agree with my point just to make a valid point to defend what exactly
I understand
saying.
What you are saying.
Because here's the thing: men are good at A, women are good at B.
Exactly.
And the A and B is the biggest attraction of both of us.
Yeah.
Do you understand? If I could do something and you could do the same, I won't be attracted to you.
Okay.
If you could do something and I could do the same, you won't be attracted to me. For instance, if you like to cry when you're pissed, or you like to cry when you go through bad day, and you come home and you see me crying because I go through bad day, majority of the times, most women would not find me attractive. When I flip the same thing to almost everything, maybe you come home one Saturday, I'm wearing heels because I'm trying to act like you. Do you understand? So attraction in itself for both genders, again, you're hitting the word naturally, but both of us are naturally attracted to each other because we have different tendencies.
I understand.
A woman is not naturally designed to be polygamous.
Hey.
That is my point. Because you are not, if you do it, there's always a reason to it. That's why most men ask you when you cheat. When a woman cheats and then most men find out, they ask you first question. They ask you first question, did he have sex with you? Because we know that for a fact that when you have sex with this person, you have literally given your all to the man. When a woman finds out that the man cheated, the first question, hold on. When a woman finds out that the man cheated, the first question the woman asks the man is, do you love her? Because the woman knows that cheating, the sex you had is not the concrete reason why you left. It's love that is there. Do you love her or not? So your point, I don't know which kind of point you're coming from, but you're making.
No, I think men are being emotional.
Okay.
So
tell me about
I don't really find anything wrong with that. I mean, you cheated, she forgave you, and then she's cheating. You don't want to forgive her.
For only two reasons, because you are under the man's roof. He decides whether he wants to be with you or not. So you don't betray.
Are you
you don't betray.
Are you a dictator?
Yes,
like
you're,
because she's under your roof. I don't really get it.
There is always somebody who gives the rule.
So,
there's somebody who follows the rule.
So you mean men are dictators? All right. Then we can end that. Men are dictators. Okay.
Yeah, because it's not equalization thing.
Okay, men are dictators.
Men are in charge, pretty much. And trust me, this word that you are trying to
so
end
meaning men are selfish.
Dictatorship and selfish has the same correlation? Is that your point?
Men are selfish. I mean, why should you be in a relationship and be selfish?
Tell me about it. How do you think men can be selfish?
How do I think women can be selfish?
No, you said men. Men can be selfish. Men are selfish.
I mean, you are saying men are dictators. I mean, you don't want to consider her emotions. You cheated. Here's
the thing. Most women are extremely dumb. All right. Most women don't know their left and right. They need a man's leadership to control them.
Okay.
To be extremely honest, majority of these women who are acting stupid on the internet, I tell you for a fact, when you go inside, they don't have a manly figure in their lives. They don't have a brother or they don't have a father. Majority of the time, most women who are extremely stupid. So here's the thing. The things that, if a woman has a man in her life, it puts her right. Mostly. So you don't come into a man's house and want, equalization. It doesn't work. That's my point. Because if you leave women alone, they can't handle things on their own. Guys, I mean, your opinion will be under the comment section, right? Right. And of course, I mean, she said a whole bunch of things. I'm not here to say anything. We had a very this is not a very beautiful conversation. This is one of them conversations that you have, and after that your head will be aching the whole time, because I was trying to learn something. I didn't get anywhere. I don't know whether she learned something, but bruv, it is what it is. I want you guys to also know that this is one of the biggest confusion in our generation right now, of course, and that's why we don't get anywhere also, because she expects me to understand things from her perspective. It makes no sense, not at all. I think she's confused. She's also trying to make. She's expecting me to make sense. I don't know why. So guys, if anything, I'll call you.